ask me, got a brand new visor, yeah. You friend smart, but my boy's wiser, yeah. Get the job done like the equalizer. And I'ma grab another drink, cause tonight I'ma die like Michael Phelps. Hey, diving in this pool, I don't know what we have. Hey, I'm just telling you the truth. I heard the flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's Brit, we on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's Brit, we on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Getting triumphant, let's bump it. Don't mind me seizing the moment, energy up my body burning. And my stomach keep up turning, stop moving, I can't control it. On my last breath and I can't hold it, you gotta give it all I got. This for the ones that think I'm joking. This for real. Lightweight bust off half a. Yeah, I'm sweating, babe. Must be all them happy meals. I don't know how happy feels, but damn, I'm trying to find. Just say I got sex appeal. I think it's cause I work. Got a gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's Brit, we on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's Brit, we on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Hey. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me.
Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. Now this will make it into the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Take it easy. You don't want me, baby. Oh yeah, Rogers, we want that.
The first carry for the Fordham Rams, Chase Edmonds. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
And 6 at the 29-yard line.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Anthony McFarland, his first carry.
Boy, that ain't gonna get you the dub, man.
Get a couple up to about the 30.
The tackle made by Harold Landry. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Got a sack. We got a sack.
To throw, it's Rodgers.
That shit out of here, man.
Incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground.
It's about to be easy.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Cheese bits. All the peas.
Okay, look
Yeah.
at this. The punt team nowhere to
Hey,
be
you going
found
for the
on
light stack?
sidelines. Offense
Tell me
gonna
I'm
go
weak.
for this on the opening drive. This is
Oh!
the 30.
Let me roll this L.
Oh, you got and into
Look at you ass. I bet you don't score one more time, man.
First touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead.
I love it though. There you get. You better not be in that chat. You better hurry up and pick your play.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Me, baby.
Steelers 7. Browns
You.
nothing.
Watch out, Nathan. Get your ass to work.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go. Light skin shit. She follow me, she turned into a light skin bitch. I've been in some hype man shit. She ain't responding to my text, she on some light skin shit. I don't like this shit. Pull up with the blue house. Throw my photo, I will mark Cuda. Yeah. Why we don't live in Lugo? I'm a dog with the best.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big run there by Jones. 57 yards. So from inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18.
What the fuck when I lied at 30?
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Oh.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming fourth down.
To the sideline and incomplete.
So on fourth down, out comes the Browns kicker, Austin Seibert. It's a 39-yard attempt to right edge. Seibert's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there, because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better.
Time to start that turnover shit. Let's get it.
You potentially open the door for them to score again, and then you're down.
Hey. Nigga.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own
touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
I don't fucking tight end.
Game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Okay, I see what you got.
Complete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rodgers. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he'll be
offense different. I like it.
12 yards there and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Rodgers on target there to Lazard. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Nice job there utilizing his big target. And he doesn't think it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Rodgers now on first down.
Thank you.
Traffic and it's intercepted. Picked up by Darnell Savage. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication.
Time for that turnover shit, like I say. Let's get it.
Last week it was interception after interception. Here we go again. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he will lose yardage here at the 31-yard line. He was unable to shake free there. They're covering for a loss of a yard. That's good.
Twice in a row, 3 bitches praise all in my home. First street, tell it up when I make a song.
Oh, God.
On the counter, here's Jones.
Hold that.
Out only about a yard up to the 32.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. He will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Hey.
Normally being a big
Going off same plays. Let's get it,
their
man.
advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch. Take the hit and
Pin
pick
him.
up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here.
We need a cue.
At their own 27-yard line.
We're struggling. Struggling.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. You gotta come back down and really get some nice plays.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. To throw again. Rodgers.
Yo.
The release as this will be incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time. 3rd down here.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there. Of course, the incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And he's got his
I like it.
The Steelers picking up 15 yards there in a first down. After run, 7-3
I like it.
on EA Sports. First down, Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. He is out of bounds inside the 35. 23 yards, the final tally.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball was in the air for a long time. But it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good run. Moving the defender's towards the window here. Breaking to the side. Looking to push in there.
Let go.
Very nice route.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 34. Now a run with McFarland. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
They're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
The hardest thing I had to do is cut my partner out.
Taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a yard on the pickup there.
Time to make my partner talk. That shit broke my heart. That shit broke my heart. It's the streets, dog. You know what come with that. Taking losses and sometimes it ain't no get back. Picture perfect don't exist around these parts. Gotta take it good with the bad ones.
What the fuck?
It ain't no question, we got history. You see me on all my mistakes, you see me on all of my victories. See me stand on my 2 feet, it ain't no victory. And if I get knocked, my kids is gonna be missing me, but it ain't gonna be no switching me. I take the fall, cause I know my dog's gonna be right online and take the call. Can't be the boss if you ain't gonna pay the cost. And still sometimes you won't get no credit, won't be no great applause. The hardest thing I had to do is cut my partner off. Jealousy a bitch.
What?
Just a couple of yards shy of the end zone.
That shit broke my heart. That shit broke my heart. The hardest thing I had to do is cut my partner off.
Stop it.
Jealousy a bitch. It done turned my partner soft. Little bit of jail time to make my partner talk. That shit broke my heart. That shit broke my heart. My sister, we slept on the floor. She really fucked with niggas that wanna go shit on me.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 40-yard line. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
This defense is really playing around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try to get his running game going.
Here's second and goal.
Inside this big bitch, fully prepared for the family, put it acting completely like on a way.
Good shit.
His second touchdown of the season. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The first down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
Thing I had to do is cut my partner off. It done cut my partner off. Little bit of jail time to make my partner talk. That shit broke my heart. That shit broke my heart. The hardest thing I had to do is cut my partner off.
Makes it across the 20 as these guys
It done turned my partner off. Little bit of jail time to make my partner talk. That shit broke my heart. That shit broke my heart.
Browns drive about to get started. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones.
The hardest thing I had to do is cut my partner off.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Get the defense just to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On second down now, it's Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Second down, here's Hurts. Drops it to Jones, flat. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down.
That's a mismatch. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught at the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Marquise Brown.
Hey.
63 yards.
Nigga jigging like a motherfucker.
Back within a score. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines.
Yeah, that's why you gave them to me, man.
Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw is Rodgers. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Throwing now is Rodgers. Wide open receiver complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. First down, Edmonds. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Back at the 44-yard line.
Like a waterfall, you need some TLC, we can creep if you want. Hey, turn your phone off, take your clothes off. I'm the savage, but I'm fucking to a slow song. Turn the lights down.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite.
In a lamb truck, yeah, with my Richard on, yeah, got a pretty girl, yeah, feeling numb. We in quarantine.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Working from the gun, Rodgers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, yeah.
Fourth down.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Going up top.
Nigga.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
No, I should have knocked it down, but gotta get my man's interceptions up.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
He finds a man on the crossing route. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So we reach halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
What the fuck is you talking about? Just like you want to stick a dick up in me, I'm motherfucking money. And they'll give you your motherfucking feelings when you give me the money.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. A big run there by Jones. 58 yards. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Flushed out right. They'll try and run it. And they inside the 10 at the 8. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try to put it in that way.
They'll try again with Jones. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Brown, the lone receiver left. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. How about the safety, Minka Fitzpatrick, swooping in for the sack. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
A 25-yard attempt.
Seibert able to knock this one through. shaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As you watch that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in. And had just enough to get it done.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Here's McFarland.
Good for you.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Completion here to Claypool. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards on the play. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Yeah, it looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this is Cole. He got that with one hand. 7 yards on the quick slant and a first down.
At the 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Pittsburgh. And we've got a dandy here. 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On the ground, it's McFarland. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front. And it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
At the 17-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Rodgers.
Damn! Who the fuck is that?
Alan Lazard there to make the grab. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
That's fucking stupid.
And with that, the lead is up to 8.
makes the score Steelers 21, Browns 13.
You ain't talking about shit.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game. There he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
A big play, 3rd and 2. This crowd dying for a stop. The play fake. Here's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, they really could have turned this one upside down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. It's a foot race. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets this to the Browns' 7-yard line. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. Given 42 yards on the ground.
The 7-yard line.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one away. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Boswell on for the field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
And Boswell's kick is good. And that will bump the lead up to 11. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, blood a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about about to get started. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have it.
And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Steps away to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Being chased out left. Now it's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it. On first down, Hurts.
Oh my
This is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off inside the 5. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Able to hit his target, Claypool. Good into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chase Claypool, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Got to be feeling confident they're going to get off the schneid. An old coach told me he calls this a relief win. 0-3 would have been bad. You get to 1-2, you feel a lot better, don't you?
That is so true, and you feel better about yourself. You think to yourself, okay, we're still in the playoff hunt. We're not out of it at 0-3. But the other part, too, it leads to doubt about your system, leads to doubt about your coaches. They don't have to worry about that now. They can move forward.
This nigga, Obama, got something for that next game, man.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Flush to his right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Hurts. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to let it fly. This is caught at the 20. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Yeah.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. The coverage unit out there thinking pass on 3rd and 3. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Browns get a score closer. Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And it's the Steelers that come up with it. And that should just about do it. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Rodgers throwing here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Today's final score, Steelers 31.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for Pittsburgh, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Atlanta Falcons next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
On the play. Yeah, yeah. That's a flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. Flag on the play. Hold up. That's a flag on the play. Let's touchdown. I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag. Eating that. Make them throw a flag when I pass. Come through stage. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole. Then I'm running. Get money. You ain't trying to get that second flag on the play.
Ooh, wait. Everybody's dropping.
Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like
last gen. I was kind of salty about that game. Definitely didn't think I was gonna lose that one. I don't think he beat me again though. Curse gonna be lit by then. So I'm gonna play this ugly nigga again.
You ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong. Watch me shake and bake. Let's go.
I heard the flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none. I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on. I can't be replaced. I just take a sip when it's split. We on track for the win. Celebrate the win again. Celebrate the win again. Take a sip when it's split. We on track
Damn,
for the
FSU
win.
is about to be in the lead, bruh.
Celebrate the win again. Yeah, the sun can't touch me. Got a brand new visor. Yeah, you're free smart, but my boy's wiser. Yeah, get the job done like the equalizer. And I'ma grab another drink, 'cause tonight I'ma die like Michael Phelps. Hey, diving in this pool. I don't know what would help. Hey, I'm just telling you the truth. I heard the flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none. I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on. I can't be replaced. I just take a sip when it's split. We on track for the win. Celebrate the win again. Celebrate the win again. Take a sip when it's split. We on track for the win. Celebrate the win again. Celebrate the win again. Get it triumphant. Let's bump it. Don't mind me seizing the moment. Energy up my body burning. And my stomach keep on turning. Stop moving, I can't control it. On my last breath and I can't hold it. You gotta give it all I got. This for the ones that think I'm joking. This for real. Lightweight bust off half a. Yeah, I'm sweating, babe. Must be all them happy meals. I don't know how happy feels, but damn, I'm trying to find. Just say I got sex appeal. I think it's 'cause I work that gun. I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none. I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on. I can't be replaced. I just take a sip when it's split. We on track for the win. Celebrate the win again. Celebrate the win again. Take a sip when it's split. We on track for the win. Celebrate the win again.
Y'all niggas need to pick it up. I'm about to trade y'all niggas.
Are you responsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like a hair in the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like a hair in the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. And my energy paralyzed, I'm like a finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent, a message to the best. If it ain't me, then you need you a confession, you a mess. You was scary to me. Heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up down the air in the scene. Now I'm just like a cheetah prince, and I'm an heir to the sea. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's soul, so I don't even got it.
I said I need it.